You're live.
Huh?
You're live. There won't be enough.
To give it to 75?
Mm-hmm. Ashley's on. What?
Woo!
We are now live.
Hello, hello. I got goosebumps.
You are not.
In your picture. Let me get closer to you.
In the picture.
There we go.
Now we are in picture, both of us.
Both
Ashley, you hear us? Thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Yep.
Perfect.
Awesome. All right.
Oh, there they go.
There they go. So we are live with Sunrise Nutrition and Fitness.
Hello, hello. Welcome.
What's up, Harold, my man? Yeah. So we're live.
We're live.
My name's Dustin,
I am Tanya.
and we own Sunrise Nutrition and Fitness. Today's Q&A, and we are doing our topic today on Meet the Coaches, or kind of like ask us whatever you want to ask us. Some of it pertains to her and I. Some of it pertains to, nutrition and fitness, obviously. But we're going to continue to do this on Thursdays at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So we appreciate if you check us out. We are also, I'm on Facebook and Instagram right now. So we are also on Facebook. We are also on Instagram, Sunrise Nutrition and Fitness, as well as YouTube. And we also have a website at www.sunrisenf.com. So feel free to check us out. We have plenty of channels for you to hit us up on, plenty of different ways to connect with us. We appreciate all and every bit of feedback. If you like our pages or like what we're about, feel free to like or subscribe to our page. That way, the more content we get out, the more people that see it, the more people we get to help. So with that, like I said, this week's topic is kind of on us, kind of on nutrition, kind of on fitness. So let's just go.
Let's go. Hi, Cody.
Let's see. My man Harold is in Brazil. Ellie, thanks for joining us. Cody, I'm about to answer your question, my man. What's up? So,
First question of the night. What's a balanced, fast and easy diet to have and or follow while working on the road?
So, keep it simple. Don't make everything so complicated. Everybody likes to make huge recipes and all kind of stuff when you're on the road.
Add a ton of ingredients together.
Yeah, that's super hard, and you don't want to have to carry all that stuff. So number one, first and foremost, restaurants. It all goes down to choices.
Mm-hmm.
Every restaurant you can get some form of meat, some form of carbohydrate, some form of vegetable. And that is a perfectly good, balanced meal no matter what. And you're gonna pick up enough fat probably from the meat or like butter from a potato or something like that, that it'll literally be a balanced meal. And so if you had to eat out 3 meals a day, matter of fact, I'll just start with IHOP. IHOP is literally right behind us.
Mm-hmm.
For breakfast, you could have an omelet. It'll be like a 2 or 3 egg omelet with some veggies in it and maybe some, what?
I was gonna say, which I actually just found out because a while back we ate at IHOP and I don't eat dairy, and you can actually ask them to use real eggs because they normally mix it in with cake or with pancake batter.
Pancake batter, and that's how they get them so fluffy.
Yeah, to get them so fluffy. So you can actually, like, if you don't want that or you don't, like, you're whatever, you can ask them to use whole eggs. That's just something to keep in mind.
Yeah, and I'm a whole eggs person, so we obviously had them do it in whole eggs, and so, but like, for example, breakfast, you could have a 2 or 3 egg omelet with vegetables and some, we'll just say hash browns, or they do some red potatoes.
I think so.
So that'd be a perfectly balanced breakfast, and then for lunch you could have.
From my house?
Yeah, I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah. Another thing, like Chipotle or Qdoba are places that you could stop and you.
But what are you gonna have? Like, okay.
Oh, like you could have rice, pick a bean, your meat or sofritas if you don't eat meat. Get the mixed vegetables. Keep it easy on, like the guac and sour cream, things like that. I do notice, like with places like Chipotle, they do usually put like a huge dollop of guacamole. I usually ask for it on the side so I can kind of portion out what I need, so I'm not getting an abundance of it.
Sure.
Yeah, just mostly, like he said, sticking with a carb, a protein, and vegetables. If you stick with those 3, you're bound to stay well balanced.
Cool. Then if you need to, for dinner, Chili's, Applebee's, Steakhouse, Subway, whatever.
Sure.
Steak, potato, again, steamed vegetables, or a side salad. Be careful with dressings. But like literally, that's 3 meals that everybody says you can't eat out and you can't eat healthy. That's 3 meals of basically the exact same thing we eat every day. So be mindful of that. That's easy to do on the road. So you can do it, but it really comes down to choices. And just because I named these places, Culver's is right next door too. And I'm here to tell you that I can eat at Culver's healthily. The difference is I have to make them choices. So I would get 2 grilled chicken sandwiches. I would throw the buns away. I would eat the chicken. I would eat the veggies on top of the chicken probably, or I'd get a grilled chicken salad there, and I would use salsa as my dressing instead of ranch or whatever. I love ranch. I used to dip everything up to about right here in ranch, especially like chicken wings. I would dip it up to my elbow in ranch and then eat the rest of it. And it's super easy to go over in calories, and that's why you see these salads at these places are 1,200 calories. Well, 800 calories of that is dressing.
Sure.
So skip the dressing, use something like salsa, or some people will even dip their fork in the ranch and then, like fork around and get some salad, so that you're not just dumping it all over and eating the excess. That can really help cut down in calories too.
And again, also, like, don't be afraid to ask for what you want. Like, obviously, like, if they have things on the menu, but what you're wanting isn't on a specific item, get what you want. And, I mean, 9 times out of 10, majority of the time, they're going to give you what you want, unless they don't have it.
Sure, and that's, like, a lot of what we found is, like, for instance, if I order an omelet, I want meat in mine, but I don't want the shitty like sausage, bacony, because it's just not my thing. It's really not the greatest meats. So let's say they have a grilled chicken breast sandwich and this this vegetable omelet. I might say, give me the chicken off of that sandwich and put it in this omelet and charge me whatever you need to. Like, I'm willing to pay. You're the customer. You're the one paying for your meal. Make it how you want.
Or you even ask for actually, like, I want 4 eggs instead of 3.
I do that a lot. Yeah. Or like if I order a burger, I always get an egg on top of it. I make sure you order things the way you want to. You're the customer. They will make it for you, I promise. Like, they're there to serve you. Get it the way you want to. Yeah, where am I at here? I'm getting quite a few comments. That's really good to know. I never think to ask for real eggs. I will start to ask more about healthier options. Even outside. Okay, I don't eat breakfast often, and I only eat lunch when I'm not on a site. I work until I'm done, and then I eat. All right, I'm pretty new to this, but does it matter what you eat to get your carb intake? Preferably, Josh, stick to whole foods. That's what we really stress is whole foods. So whole foods is going to be oats, grains, potatoes. So oatmeal, rice, potatoes.
Basically, what they call complex carbs, so carbs that are slower digesting. So exactly what he said is you want potatoes, rice, oats, beans, things of that nature. You know, you want to stay away from the sugary type stuff, things that your body digests a lot quicker. So of course that would be like a lot of your processed carbs, breads.
Yeah, breads, pasta, that type of stuff. But even like fruits are good, vegetables are good. You know, stick with that. And I mean, not all, you know, don't completely remove bread or don't completely remove pasta. But those things are a lot more processed than a banana, if that
Sure.
makes sense. So there's one ingredient in a banana, it's a banana.
Mm-hmm.
There's maybe 4 or 5 in pasta. There's maybe 100 in bread. So stick to a lot lower ingredients. We shoot for around 5 ingredients total. Otherwise, if it has more than that, we try to steer clear of it.
Sure.
That's how we do it. Yeah, Cody, I totally understand. Let's look at some options for you as far as bringing food. I bring my food no matter what every day, no questions asked, because I don't allow my schedule to get in the way of my health. And I feel like a lot of people do that these days. They allow, you know, work and stuff like that to get in the way of their health, and we can't sacrifice our health today to make money so that in 20 years we can sacrifice our money to try to buy our health back. We got to focus on our health today. Mm-hmm. We got to get healthy today so that we can enjoy the money that we are making for as long as we can, as healthy as we can, and do the things that we love to do. So a few things, Cody, that I bring that's easy to eat. Think like Cliff Bars. They're organic. Yes, there is some sugar in them. It's organic. It comes from healthy sources. Think of beef jerky, fruits, vegetables, hummus. Tuna packets we eat every day. Protein powders, protein shakes. You can easily bring a blender, throw in a cup of milk, handful of blueberries. Honestly, I throw a sweet potato in there, a cup of oatmeal, a couple scoops of protein, dump that into a blender. You can easily get 1,000 calories in that you can drink that as you go. You don't have to stop. Make things easy for yourself. Do the things that are healthy, because I'm serious, man. Our health is way more important than the money we're making today, so that we're not spending the money we're making trying to buy our health back. That's my 2 cents, buddy, and that's the answer that I have for your question.
Hi, Renee.
Thank you. I just never know. I've been eating a lot of junk. Yeah, man. Junk food's easy to do. It's addicting as hell, and we focus on whole foods as often as possible. Don't get me wrong. I'm a chip-eating fool.
Yes,
I love chips. And actually, right next to this Culver's, every day they have a blizzard of the day, and it always sounds so good.
Yeah, what was it yesterday? Like snickerdoodle something.
That sounded so good. But, I mean, right now we're doing a little something, so we can't have that. That's our thing that we have going on. We're really laser focused right now on our diets. And so, like, we have to say no to them type of things right now. You know, we'll be able to eat them again another time, but right now we have to make the choices for the challenges that we've accepted to be the best that we can be. We are not allowed to have that. I'm not saying that we don't eat that. I'm saying keep things in perspective, keep things moderation, and do the best you can, man. That's all we can do is try to be 1% better every day.
Since joining Sunrise Accountability, for sure.
Awesome, Butch. Since gaining, a friend of ours is in our coaching group. That's a closed group. His knowledge of what fueling his body has increased tenfold, and that's exactly right. When he came to us, he was tired and sluggish, and now we've got him like a well-oiled Australian machine. So, I mean, what you eat Josh, remember, man, what you're fueling your body with is how well your car drives. So I like to say, if you owned a rocket ship, would you put 87 pump gas in it, or would you put rocket fuel in it? Because that's literally what we're talking about with your body. If you're a rocket, put rocket fuel in it, man, and you'll perform that much better. God's honest truth.
Sure.
So, all right, the other part of that is actually a friend of mine in my scope of business. I also work construction on the side, or as a full-time job. And he asked me that he followed up with the question that was just answered, and then said that a lot of it was gas station food, fast food. They drive for 40 hours on the weekends. It's insane. But Eli, man, it goes back to choices. Matter of fact, last year you seen me and her do it all year. So the choices that you make at gas stations, every gas station today is getting 100 times better. They all have beef jerky. They all have nuts. They all have some form of fruit. So yes, they got dip nachos, and they got bean microwave burritos, and they got slices of nasty ass pizza or whatever. But they've also got beef jerky and bananas and water, and so we can either pick a
Big Gulp Diet Pepsi.
Yeah, or we can get water, or we can pick nuts, or we can get chips, or you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, it's hard to do on the road. It's harder to do on the road, but it is 100% doable at restaurants, at grocery stores, at gas stations, and wherever you stop. It is doable, but it comes down to the choices that you make. So keep in mind, some of it's on you, but the options are available now. And I want to, that's how I can help you. I can show you that them options are available, and they are. Matter of fact, literally, the gas station down the street, I just got a banana at the other day because I needed it for a shake. So.
And to kind of touch on that too, like if you get into meal prepping, packing your food with you for the day or whatever, you can warm it up at a gas station.
Sure.
Every gas station we've been at, I don't think there's one that did not have a microwave. So that's always an option too. So that way you're not having to eat cold food. You can stop and still warm your stuff up. So you can still get a nice warm meal and hit the road. And it's still healthy.
And I remember last summer when we were in Washington, we were doing this really cool lunch. Like I was bringing like a whole bowl of vegetables with a cup of hummus. Not a cup of hummus, but like a little cup of hummus. And then in the other bowl, I had like olives, some cheese, and some meat. Yeah. And that was my lunch. Because I didn't have the opportunity to warm it up and it was starting to get hot. I don't like eating hot food when it's hot out. So I was having like a finger food lunch, and it was perfect for me. So things like that are available, basically like a meat and vegetable tray that we were making on our own. That literally we use the same motel fridge that everyone else has. But every week we meal prep, we have all our food, we bring it to work, and it helps us be successful in what we do. But again, that goes back to the choices that we're making. Without making the choice, we can all say, well, I went to Culver's and I seen the chicken sandwich, but I had the double McChicken blast bacon, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I've never even been there. But I'm just saying, like, it all comes down to choices. So the options are available. If you guys need any more help, hit me up. I'd be glad to help you out.
For sure. All right, next one.
Yeah.
All right, next question we have. It's kind of a three-part question. I'll just go with the first one. Favorite healthy snack?
I would actually say what I just said. My favorite healthy snack is the vegetables and hummus and like beef jerky or hard-boiled eggs or some rotisserie chicken. Just a finger food. Eat on the go because we travel full time, or I'm at work, and it's just easy to eat real quickly, and it's still enjoyable and as healthy as can be. And it's whole foods. I really stress whole food. What's yours?
I'm crazy about overnight oats. It is by far my favorite healthy snack ever. I could eat it all the time. So basically I take oatmeal and I mix in some almond milk, some protein powder. I throw in either blueberries or bananas, some cinnamon, some PB2. I mix it all
or
up.
peanut butter, whatever.
Or peanut butter.
Yeah.
I like mine nice and like thick, and then I put it in the fridge overnight, or if I make it the morning of, I'll eat it for an afternoon snack, so I allow it time to kind of cool. That's my favorite snack.
Yeah, and easy to take on the road again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or in the winter time, like if I don't want to eat something cold, I will make it up and like warm my oatmeal up in the microwave, and then add the peanut butter to it while it's still hot, so it just kind of melts in there, and eat it with frozen blueberries, and that is like
so good.
Top notch.
Hey Eric, thanks for joining us, my
man. Hi Eric. All right. Favorite dessert? Healthy dessert.
I literally just made a new dessert yesterday, and it is delicious. So I take my sweet potato and I warm it up and bust it in half, and then I coat it with a little bit of peanut butter that I have dialed into my diet, and then I put blueberries on top of it and warm it up, and it's like this soft pie deliciousness.
I haven't even tried it
yeah,
yet.
that's my favorite right now.
I would have to say mine is, I like peanut butter and bananas, and so sometimes I'll just dip peanut butter and like cut off a piece of my banana, eat it that way. Or like in the summertime, I like to cut my banana up in little chunks, and then I'll put peanut butter in between 2 pieces of bananas and freeze it for a little bit, so it's like a nice little cool treat, but it's still super good.
Sure. Yeah, it's like banana peanut butter ice cream.
Yeah.
Bites. It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Sunset Nutrition. You know better than that, Eric.
All right. Last one to that is favorite healthy meal.
So mine would be like a Chipotle or a homemade burrito bowl. I love rice and beans and steak and veggies and lettuce and maybe a little bit of guacamole. I don't do much dairy. Dairy kind of creeps me out, but that's my personal opinion. With something like that, some salsa, and I'm in the house on that.
I agree the same, just because like Mexican food is my favorite, so anytime I can get that kind of food is awesome. Or I'm really big on like stir fries. I like to have a lot of different vegetables and saute them up and add in whatever I can. Right now I don't eat meat anymore, but before when I was, chicken or beef, steak, whatever. But yeah, just a nice stir fry with a lot of vegetables on top of rice.
Sure. I just want to take a second. Josh says, I genuinely love this. You have no idea how much this is helping me right now. And that's honestly, to God, the whole reason that we do this, Josh. The more people we can help, the more people we can push in the healthy lifestyle direction, the better off the entire world will be. I know it seems like a very large goal, but my honest goal before I die is to end obesity. And to do that, we make videos like this to help people like you, man. So if this helps, I'm truly grateful. I got chills. This shit's important to me. I'm super passionate about this, and I truly just want to let everyone know, like, if you got questions, message us and that type of stuff. It'll end up on here, and we'll help as many people as we can. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for listening in.
Thank you so much. Next question.
Yeah.
What is your nutrition and fitness journey?
All right, I'll start. I, as a young kid, was athletic, played every sport, skateboard, bike, rollerblade, and then every sport, racket, hand, it didn't matter. Basketball, football, racquetball, handball, volleyball, tennis. I played it all. I played it all until I was maybe 16 years old. I had a bad attitude. I quit all the sports. I started kind of going downhill. I started smoking cigarettes and trying out drugs and chasing girls, and I didn't really care about high school. Still haven't used algebra yet, but I'm sure one day it's coming.
It's coming.
But then I started in construction about 13 years ago. I was 21 years old, halfway across the country, so drinking and partying and a lot, making some money, and my life kind of just continued to go downhill. I met my beautiful wife. Um, our lives together was partying and drinking and being
Chaos.
crazy. And actually, at 27 years old, I had to check into drug and alcohol treatment. I was having problems with prescription pain pills, and I got that pretty well straightened out. Haven't had any. That shit scares the hell out of me now. I couldn't imagine. But at that point, when I checked in, I was 260 pounds, incredibly overweight. Today, I actually weighed in. Monday, I weighed in at like 204.6, so you guys can see how heavy I was. Way overweight, way out of shape. 2 packs of cigarettes a day. Very unhealthy. Pizza 3 times a week, beers as much as I could handle, and so when I checked into treatment, I started to kind of, we had to do physical work there, and so it kind of all started right then. And gradually, that was 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16, we gradually started working towards our health and nutrition lifestyle. But yeah, we both smoked cigarettes, but we just like a little bit at a time. So I stopped drinking. Well, first I stopped drinking and doing drugs every day was the first thing. And then it was I stopped drinking pop. I used to drink 12 pops a day, soda, whatever you want to call it, easily 12 sodas a day. And then it was our food sucks. And then we started changing our food, and we started exercising, and we started lifting weights, and then we started it just kept boom, 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 and we were seeing results, and we were feeling better, and so we kept with it. 2016, I actually trained hard enough that I wrestled in a tournament over the summer at
Cornhuskers.
yeah, but at like 31 or 32 years old. Not something that everybody does, but I was passionate about health and fitness at that point. We've done some powerlifting, we've done some CrossFit, we've done several body weight workouts and stuff like that, but really focused on the nutrition in 2017.
Yeah.
And really started in with the company. Actually, Eric, who's on here, him and I and her and his partner actually just partnered. We are doing their nutrition for Tornado Alley CrossFit, and he has helped us a bunch believe in ourselves and help us realize that we can do this because we care about people, because we know what we're talking about, because we're not the keto fad or the whatever weight loss 7-day drink. Like, we're here to stay, we're here to help, we're passionate about helping people, and that's where our journey's at. I got certified through Precision Nutrition as a certified nutrition coach. It was a tough certificate to get. We had to study and do work outside of work, and I'm grateful that I did it and that I was able to co-start this business.
Yeah.
Now I'm here today doing one of the hardest challenges I've ever done. It's the hashtag 75 hard from Andy Frisella, where you have to work out 2 times a day, 45 minutes each. One of them has to be outside. You have to drink a gallon of water. You have to follow a diet, so there's no cheat meals, no alcohol, no nothing. You have to take a progress pic every day, and you have to read 10 pages out of a entrepreneurial type or knowledge-based book. It can't be science fiction, and that's what we're doing right now. So we are laser focused, dialed in. We're 10 days into it, but I'm about 25 days into a 90-day thing that I had set up for myself. So we're dialed in. We're as straight as can be right now, and so it's tough.
Yeah.
We're doing some things that we've never done before to get results that we've never had before. So that's my nutrition and fitness journey as of today. What's yours?
Well, geez, where do I start? So I guess just to go back to like high school, I was not the athletic type. I mean, I did play a couple sports. I played volleyball. I did track. I tried basketball. It wasn't for me. I'm not really coordinated to do that. So I was a cheerleader for most of my, for all of high school, I guess you would say. But after I graduated high school and I went to college, I kind of just did my own thing. Like, that's when I got into partying. I was on my own, so I wanted to just experience things, and so really got into partying and drinking, and I didn't care about school. I ended up dropping out of college, and then the drinking pretty much progressed at that point. I partied all the time, and then probably until my mid-20s, I would say when he went to treatment is probably when everything just kind of mellowed down, and it was like time to get my shit together. I battled with and still battle with a disease known as endometriosis, which causes severe pain. Resulted in me having a hysterectomy at the age of 26, so we were not able to have kids. That had pushed some lack of confidence, self-confidence, hormonal issues, imbalance and stuff like that I've had to deal with. So with that, I mean, I kind of, in 2014, is that when we started getting back into it?
I would say, yeah, 14 it probably got pretty serious.
Yeah, started kind of changing our diets and everything like he had mentioned. I did go back to college. I did get a degree I got an Associates of Applied Science, and kind of just started really, like I said, getting my shit together, and started taking my health a lot more seriously, my fitness a little bit more seriously. One thing I really lacked with was the issues with my hormonal imbalance, because I did have a hysterectomy. I've always suffered with body issues and gaining muscle and all sort, not being able to lose weight in certain areas. But I kind of got that stuff sorted out, and so now I'm on a mission to gain muscle and, be stronger, and yeah, that's really all I have.
And she's doing the 75 hard too.
Yeah.
And that's one thing with us is we do it all together. Meal prep, meal shop or food shop, cook, clean, the dishes. We do it all together. That way we're supporting each other, we're pushing each other in the gym, outside of the gym, holding each other accountable, and really just laying the smack down on each other.
Laying the smack down.
But that's basically what we got going on right now. What's up, Tom?
Hi, Tom.
Thanks for joining us. Austin, thank you. Let's see, Zozo boy, thank you for joining us. Everybody that's on the gram, appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. All right. Next question. How is it being married and coaching together?
I personally wouldn't have it any other way. I married my best friend. We do everything together. We travel together. We work together. We live together. We ride together. We die together. We started this company together. We learn off of each other. We bounce ideas off of each other, and we grow together. We fail together. When we succeed together. I wouldn't have it any other way. I prefer to work with the men. She prefers to work with the women, but whoever wants what is fine with us too. But she got certified in a different body, and I got certified in a different body, so we're more well-rounded. And so with our clients, a lot of times what we will do is bounce ideas off of each other. I'm going to try this, and you can try that, and let's see what we can do for this certain situation. And so we're as well-rounded as we can be, and it's turned out to be glorious.
Yeah.
It's really worked great, and I personally wouldn't have it any other way.
No, I completely agree. I mean, sometimes, we have to find that switch where we shut off our personal from our business, like when we have conversations and stuff like that, because we have to have those business talks, and that's something that's, taking some getting used to. But we make it work, and we continue to support each other and grow together.
Sure. Yep. Business is business. Whether you're married or not, you still got to have the talk. So.
Exactly.
Yep.
What drives you? Is that right?
Yeah.
What drives you to go every day, gym/food?
So what drives me, honestly, was me being at the depths of hell in 2012 when I had to go to treatment. I know what it's like to be overweight and out of shape and miserable and depressed, and you can't look at yourself in the mirror, and disappointed and complete failure, complete dismay. Tell your parents that they didn't have any idea what I was up to. But, tell the whole world that was connected to you that you had been doing everything pretty rotten and had to get help. And when I needed to get help, I look back and I don't want to be anything like that ever again. I don't want to ever be at the depths of hell again. That's where I was, and I don't ever want to have to go back. And so, in order for me not to go back, it involves me taking care of my nutrition. It involves me taking care of my fitness. It involves me taking care of my wife and our relationship. It involves all of my relationship, including my relationship with you guys. Healthy relationships, healthy work ethic. Working so that we have money, and taking care of all aspects of my life. Nutrition and fitness is just part of it, and it's what I'm super passionate about. But being healthy all the way around, because we live a healthy lifestyle. It's not just food and gym. But tomorrow I might throw a backpack on and hike for 15 miles and not even think about it, because I take care of myself, I take care of my mind, I take care of my body, and I'm able to do them things. And so that's kind of my go-to. That's my power. That's my push, is to not go back to where I was.
Mine's, along the same lines. I got tired of feeling sick and tired. I got tired of not having confidence in myself. The body issues that I struggled with my endometriosis and the hysterectomy I had. The fact of smoking a pack to a pack and a half of cigarettes and not being able to walk up a small little hill because I was so out of breath and I couldn't breathe. Just in the times, like, even, when I eat food that's not that great for me, like, I don't like the way I feel afterwards. Like, I
Once you get healthy,
yes.
and start eating healthy on a regular basis, unhealthy food will actually make you feel unhealthy. Your body
Sure.
adapts, your body adjusts.
So yeah, that's my driving point, is just feeling good, looking good, having the confidence and the ability to do things that I never used to before, working with people and knowing that I'm impacting their lives in some way and helping them change their lives. That's what drives me as well, to lead by example and show people that it can be done and you can do it, and just, continuing to be an inspiration to others, as well as, helping people.
Sure, that's a really good point too. We've actually got some clients of ours that are on this call right now, and I have a hard time taking advice or having someone tell me what to do that doesn't do what they're telling me what to do. I remember in high school I had a gym teacher that was humongous. I mean, she was like 350 pounds. But the first things out of her mouth would be, hurry up, run faster, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you can't even run. Like, I ain't trying to hear it right now. So we try to lead by example the best we can by eating healthy. It's hard for me to tell you or ask you or show you how to eat healthy as I sit over here and drink beer and eat pizza. So we really focus on helping out and leading by example and setting the pace. We put out challenges, and 9 times out of 10 we're the first ones done, and we're doing the work, and we're helping everybody along, and without showing them that we're doing it, they wouldn't believe in us. But by showing it that we're doing it, they're a lot more appreciative, and they understand that we're in the grind too. We're in the trenches just as much as they are, And I think that truly helps. I'm sure every one of them that's watching right now would tell you the exact same thing. So,
favorite thing about coaching?
my favorite thing about coaching is helping people take their health back. So many people come to us and are, out of shape and unhealthy, just as we were. And within a couple of weeks, the changes and the good things that are happening, the better energy, the better understanding, the belief in themselves, like you can just see the spirit come out in them and the belief in themselves. And that's, when people are texting, or even like Josh, when he said, man, this is really helping me, like, that's what I love. If I can seriously help one person today, then I'm good. I'm happy, and I hope that it sticks, man. I hope everything works out for you. But helping people, it's a unbelievable feeling.
I completely agree with that. The joy that I get from seeing the results that the people we help, the looks on their faces, like especially when you see and show them the pictures of themselves when they started to, a month or two later, and you can see the drastic change in their face of the excitement from, feeling miserable to they're excited, and they have this confidence and this glow in them, and just having the conversations that we get to have with our clients and knowing like how we're inspiring them, which they don't even know how much they inspire us.
Sure.
And it's such a wonderful, heartfelt feeling to have that and just see, like, I get a little emotional, just seeing the joy in that aspect of
Sure.
helping people.
Josh, I really want to give back to you for this. The best way you can give back to us, man, we honestly don't need anything from you other than to share us. The more people we can reach, spread the word, man. At the end of this, I always say spread love. It's my thing. It's my reminder to be kind, to be helpful, to help other people. And so spread the love, man. Honestly, if you can show this to one person tomorrow and we help them, then you have gave back to us. That's the best way that we have help getting help back, is just continue to spread. Let's get worldwide. I got a guy from Australia on Facebook. I got a guy from Brazil on Instagram. Like, let's get worldwide. Let's knock this out. Let's help as many people as we can. That's my goal. I appreciate it, man. It's truly an honor to be able to help people, and we appreciate it if you can share our word.
Last question.
Jeez, that's probably Butch.
Who put
Butch
this?
from Australia.
Is Tanya really as badass as she looks?
Look.
Thank you.
Yeah, look. This girl is tough. Let me be 100% honest with you. In June, we've been married. This coming June, we will have been married 10 years. And I'm telling you, 10 years of trenches. We've been in the trenches. We've been on our own. We do what we do, and I'm here to tell you, we are ride or die. I'm here when I was doing drugs and running like hell, she was right there with me, running just as hard. When we're doing the health and nutrition, here we are doing it together. Through ups and downs and depression and debt and disaster and everything, she's my ride or die. So if you think for 1 second that she is a fake or a fluke or not half as badass as she looks, my friend, let me tell you, I hope you get the chance to meet her. She's as tough as they come.
Oh, thank you. I don't have anything to say.
That's actually the last question that we have. So if anybody has anything else, we could take some more questions. Damn right, Butch, worldwide. Sure. I appreciate this was a really good call.
This was.
I thank everybody for getting on. Like I said, every Thursday at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, we will have another live Q&A. Tomorrow I will drop what next week's topic will be. Unless you guys have
Yeah, if you have
options.
suggestions for topics,
Shoot
share.
it. Yeah.
Let us know.
Yeah.
We're open to anything, and we will
Help
put it
us
out.
help you by you letting us know what you need to know. We have a well-rounded experience. We do not know everything, but if you ask me something, I guarantee you that
We
I'm going to
will
look
find-
into
yeah,
it,
we
and
will
I'm
find
going to
out.
do the best I can to answer it, as professionally as we can. So if nobody's got anything, again, I just want to say I appreciate everybody getting on. This was a really good call. We had good viewings. That's really good interaction, and I'm truly grateful for that. Like I said, if you could help us out in any way, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Spread the word.
Spread the love. Obviously, we're on both Facebook and Instagram. Also, www.sunrisenf.com. Hit us up. We got cool swag.
Yeah.
But yeah, hit us up, message us, whatever you need. We would love to hear from you. We would love to see you subscribe to our pages, and
Keep spreading the love.
keep spreading the love. That's the thing. So with that, I appreciate each and every one of you. And as always, spread love and God bless.
Bye, guys.